At first glance, a zoo can seem like a place of confinement, a place where animals are held and separated from the wild. The Trevor-Lovejoy Zoo is an important part of Millbrook's academic and community service programs. It is more than just a collection of animals. It is a living classroom, a center for conservation, and a community built on connection. It is the only AZA accredited zoo in the U.S. on a high school campus. The zoo offers students the unique opportunity to study animal science and participate in critical environmental conservation work. Students work alongside staff and visiting scientists to care for some of the most endangered species in the world, such as 7 of the roughly 300 American red wolves remaining on the planet. In this short documentary, we will explore the relationships that form between humans and animals within this zoo, the relationships built on trust, routine, and quiet understanding. Through the voices of students and staff, we will begin to see the zoo, not as a place of captivity, but as a space of care, connection, and mutual impact.
I'm Dr. Kerry Dore.
I'm Ingrid Schmitt.
I'm Sophie.
Max Amsterdam.
Alan Tousignant.
I'm Kyleen Depew.
I don't officially work in the zoo, but I work in the community service part of our zoo program.
I'm curator at the Trevor-Lovejoy Zoo.
I'm the head student curator at the Trevor-Lovejoy Zoo.
I am a zoo curator at the Trevor-Lovejoy Zoo.
I'm the director at the Trevor-Lovejoy Zoo, and I'm in my 35th year.
I'm the director of animal care here at the Trevor Zoo, and I've been working here for 15 years.
Anthrozoology defines itself as the study of relationships between humans and other animals, and consists of research from a diverse array of fields across the social and biological sciences, with heavy representation by veterinarians, public health researchers, psychologists, and psychiatrists. This led me to question the specific animal-human relationships within our Trevor Zoo.
One animal that I feel connected to is Scooter, our female North American river otter.
I'm doing my ISR project on the marmosets right now.
So I've actually become kind of obsessed with the kinkajou, which I didn't expect.
A past animal, which was a llama named Basil.
It's the red panda.
I really like the Jeffries marmosets.
In an article titled Finding My Son at the Zoo, written by Thomas Fields Mayer in 2007, he describes how his son Ezra, who has autism, transforms in the presence of animals, from a hurricane of motion into a calm, engaged child capable of connection and conversation. His experience highlights the powerful emotional bonds between humans and animals and their impact on behavior and mood. Building on this idea, I asked interviewees to share a specific memory, positive or negative, with an animal to better understand these connections.
Time they really sharded on my sweatshirt.
There was a little one, his name was Doodles at the time when I got here, and he would just go on the scale for me so easily, and he was just so cute.
Kinkaju's Mira is super interactive with the keepers. If she lets you, you can, hold onto her little prehensile tail, and she'll put her head down and you can pet her head.
He loved me and would come running right over and just wanted to be petted by me, and so he actually created the connection. I don't know why, but he liked me.
Honestly, this one's kind of bad, but it was the time where I accidentally let Zhu out of the keeper, or out of his enclosure and into the keeper area.
And one thing about Scooter is that she's always let me pet her through the fence. And sometimes I'll stick my pointer fingers through the fence and she'll grab on and spin, she'll lie on her back and then grab onto my fingers and just start playing with them. And it's so cute.
In an article called Research Like Behavioral Research on Captive Animals, there's a focus on the scientific and ethical concerns, which highlights the limits of understanding animal behavior in controlled environments. While scientifically valuable, this idea often overlooks the emotional side of human-animal relationships. To explore this, I turn to those who know these animals best, focusing on how these connections form, how people interact with them, and what they feel as a result.
Close to them in the sense that we treat them like our pets, because they're not. But with Mira, it's a nice balance between being able to interact with her and respecting her as a zoo animal.
At the Trevor-Lovejoy Zoo, it's really apparent with Lucy. She's always very careful and quiet and gentle, and I think it's really cute.
I care about every animal in the zoo, but I feel sometimes when I walk by them, they just make me laugh.
I was a little upset about it at first, but then I was you know what? They were probably stressed. It's okay. And it didn't push me away. So I think that just really shows my connection with the marmosets.
When you feel that bond with an animal and you know they're bonding back with you, it makes you all warm and fuzzy inside, and it's really cool. Doesn't always happen. That makes you feel special. In Millbrook terms, it makes you feel known and needed. I don't know if he needed me, but he certainly knew me.
Empirical evidence indicates that human-animal relations may not only benefit human health, but may benefit animal health as well. For instance, in 1969, Lanchan McCarthy found that the action of stroking an animal has been found to reduce the animal's heart rate, leading me to ask the interviewees, do you believe that the animal recognizes you?
Yes, I do, because I can see them all sitting like in their little tree, like all three of them will line up when I walk through like their building and stuff like that.
I think maybe a little bit, just because I've had to spend so much time with the marmosets. I've gotten to be able to hand feed them treats, which was necessary for my ISR. Because I can do that, they're a little bit more comfortable around me and taking food out of my hands, which at first they were not. So it took me a while to get there, but I think they like me, so.
I think during ISR, yes, because they would start acting differently whenever they see me in the morning, whenever I go to feed them. Especially Zhou, like, he'll just be like lounging around, we're walking around, and then he'll see me, and then he'll like have a really direct response. Like he'll start like maybe like running around or like following me.
That's a great question. I wonder that. I use a ridiculously embarrassing voice when I talk with her, and so I don't know if she's picked up on that.
In the abstract written by a Millbrook student, Remy Kalmbach, called The Physiological Effects of Human-Animal Interactions in a Zoo on Both Parties, Remy finds that human-animal interactions significantly improve well-being, finding that the more positive the interaction, the greater the stress relief for both human and animal. This mutual benefit suggests something deeper than just a one-sided comfort, leading me to question, can animals form meaningful relationships with humans?
100%.
100%.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah, I definitely think they can.
I think there's this whole spectrum of abilities and desires on the parts of the animal.
Certainly the mammals have capacity to really form strong bonds.
Yes, because like a lot of people have pets.
A lot of people have dogs.
I mean, if like dogs have evolved alongside of us for thousands of years, so they're very in tune with our emotions and our actions.
You come home sometimes and your dogs are so happy to see you.
I think definitely, I think it's less about a relationship or a friendship and more about trust. If an animal can trust you, they'll remember that. They're not stupid. Like animals, they're pretty intelligent. They know who to trust, when to trust you, and when that trust is built, they'll feel safe.
Once you've shown care for an animal, they recognize that and then will return it most of the time. And it's pretty awesome to know that your actions can change the life of something else.
Based on the articles, abstracts, and interviews, I have found that human-animal interactions can reduce stress, shape behavior, and even improve overall well-being for both humans and animals. But beyond the data, there's something harder to measure. Through daily care, consistency, and time, relationships begin to form, built not on control, but on trust. These interactions challenge the idea that zoos are only a space of limitation, instead revealing them as environments where learning, responsibility, and connection intersect. In understanding these relationships more closely, we begin to see that the impact goes both ways, not just in how humans care for animals, but in how animals, in their own ways, respond, adapt, and engage. And in that exchange, something meaningful is created, something worth recognizing and worth continuing to explore.
And as our director, Dr. T, likes to say, accreditation isn't every 5 years, it's every day. And all we do